Hello everyone, Zane here, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having a great day so far. In this video, I'm going to help you guys find all 1 to 49 spells for Blue Mage in your spell book. Now, I originally did not do the first 49 spells of this because I didn't think Blue Mage was going to take off the way it is. Now that Blue Mage has become a part of my routine every week, I decided to come back and do the video that I never did when it first came out. Alright, so as you can tell, I am not on Blue Mage because my Blue Mage has all the spells already. So what I'm going to do is, as a Dragoon, I'm going to go and help you guys find all the spells and what they look like and how to get them. I figured this would be the fastest way to visually show you guys. These are going to be 100% drops when you do them in dungeon or trials synced. In the open world, you're going to have to do it a couple times. Alright? So I'm going to be going over the ones you have to acquire first, and then the ones that go through totems and dungeons and trials are going to be last. Alright? Alright guys, so here we are in North Thanalan. Now you want to attack the Mage Attack Vanguard H2s. As you can probably tell, they're different than the regular Vanguards. Right, so these are going to be in order of where they're in the book. Obviously you don't want it to be a level 1 Blue Mage attacking a Mage Attack Vanguard at level 50. So obviously so. What we're going to do is auto attack, because I'm going to end up killing it if I do. If I don't auto, and we'll hopefully get Drill Cannon. Alright, and there's Drill Cannon. Once you see that, you can go ahead and kill it. And then hopefully you'll get Drill Cannon. If you don't, try again with another one in hopes that you get it. Alright, so that is going to be Drill Cannon. Next is going to be Loom, which is the B rank in North Thanalan. We need his teleportation ability. Alright, so when I find the B rank, we will continue. Alright guys, so I found the B rank, so now we want its teleportation ability called Loom. So let's go ahead and see if we can get it to use it. Kind of make some distance. There it is. That's Loom. So after you see that, kill it, and hopefully you get it. This one can be a little bit stingy, but I managed to get mine with a couple of tries originally, and then one shot it on my ult. Alright. Next is going to be Final Sting. Now we were going to Lornotia for this one. Alright. So when we get there, we will continue. Alright guys, so here we are in Middle of Nosha at X15.4, Y13.2, and we want these little killer bees here, or hornets, the big ones. Alright, so we're looking for Final Sting, so we're going to have to drop its HP down to almost killing it for it to pop out. So I'm on Blue Mage this time because I need something weaker. So we're going to use Flying Sardine, since it's probably the weakest one I have right now. And we'll keep going until we see Final Sting. And a couple of autos, so we don't accidentally kill it. Now with the Final Sting, it's going to most likely kill you if you do not have Mighty Guard up, which should drop the damage that it does. Alright, there's Final Sting. As you can see, it took half of my HP, and then you automatically would get it, or you would get it after it kills itself. Alright, so that is Final Sting. Next is going to be Plane Cracker, and that is going to be in South Thanalan. Alright, so when we get there, we will continue. Alright guys, so here we are in South Thanalan at X22.2, Y12.9, and we want the Plane Cracker from the Sandstone Golems. So I'm going to stay on my Blue Mage, and we're just going to have to sit here and wait until you see Plane Cracker. there it is. After he's done, kill him, and you should acquire Plane Cracker. Alright. Next one is going to be a buff called Bristle, and these will be coming from the boars in East Shroud. So when we get there, we will continue. Alright guys, here we are in East Shroud at X18.5, Y25.1, and we're going to get Bristle from the boars. Alright, since I'm a little high level, I'm probably going to aggro more than just one, so here we go. Alright, I aggroed the bat as well. Let's get rid of that. So now pay close attention to the boar here, and watch out for Bristle. Oh, there it is. So now you kill him, and hopefully you get Bristle. Now, since we are here, we're going to get Blood Drain from the bats. Alright, so this is probably the best place to get it. So pay attention to the bat. There's Blood Drain, I dodged it, but that's what you need to get. So after you see it, kill it, and hopefully you get Blood Drain. Alright, so next we're going to be getting Ice Spike. These will come from the imps. The best way to get this is through Central Shroud. So when we get there, we will continue. Alright guys, so here we are in Central Shroud at X27.2, Y25.3. And here is the Trickster Imp. So now all we need to do is get to aggro him. Hope I don't kill him. Alright, there's ice spikes already. Go ahead and kill him. Of course I'm going to be aggroed. But yeah, that's going to be ice spikes, and that's going to be a kind of like a reflective ability, which will, of course, inflict slow. Alright, next is going to be Acorn Bomb. This is going to be from the Trent saplings. Alright, I believe there's one over here in this general area here, so when I get over there, we will continue. Alright guys, so here we are at X21.0, Y16.9, and we need Acorn Bomb from this Trent sapling here. So that's auto attack. Get rid of the ads or the mobs that came with it. Alright, so now we need Acorn Bomb. There it is. This will put you to sleep if it hits. Alright, after you see that, kill it. And hopefully you get Acorn Bomb. Next is going to be Bomb Toss, and this is going to be from the goblins. So we're going to head over to West Thanalan, and I'll show you where to get Bomb Toss. So when we get there, we will continue. Alright guys, so here we are in West Thanalan at X19.2, Y26.0, and we want these goblins to use Bomb Toss. So that's auto attack. Kill anybody who's in my way. There's Bomb Toss. So I guess we can just knock all three out. Alright, once you see Bomb Toss, go ahead and kill and you're all set. So hopefully you guys get that one shot. Next is going to be Self-Destruct, which is going to be from the bombs right outside Copperbell Mines, over here at X27.5, Y17.0. So when we get there, we will continue. Alright guys, so here we are right outside Copperbell Mines, so we need the Glide Bomb to do Self-Destruct. So let's just get rid of the other morons that wanted to aggro me. You want self-destruct, not detonate. There's two different things. Try to get their HP down. Basically any bomb with self-destruct will do, but this is probably the easiest one. There it is, and it will kill itself. Alright, so there is self-destruct. Next is going to be Faze by the Keycurn. So now we need to go to Central Thanalan, and we will get Faze. Basically any Keycurn will give you the Faze ability. Alright, so when we get there, we will continue. Alright guys, so here we are at X17.5, Y19.0, and here are the Keycurn. So now we need Faze, which is going to be a stun ability. So it's auto attack. Kill the interlopers. And there's Faze. Alright, go ahead and kill it, and hopefully you get your Faze. Alright, next is going to be Flying Sardine, and we need to go to Costa del Sol for this one. Alright, so when we get there, we will continue. Alright guys, so here we are in Eastern Lenosha at X27.9, Y35.4, and we need to kill these penguin looking dudes for Flying Sardine. This is going to be your basic silence ability. Oh, there it is. Go ahead and kill. And hopefully you acquire Flying Sardine. Alright, the next one is going to be probably a staple of all blue mages, Bad Breath. So any marble will do, but we're going to I'm going to go to Mordona for this one, since it's probably the easiest way to find them. Alright, so when we get there, we will continue. Alright guys, so here I am in Mordona. The ones that are lesser level can be found around Hawk Commander Dungeon. So the one in Mordona is going to be around X15.3, Y12.2, and we need Bad Breath. There it is. I'll get out of the way. And murder it. And there's Bad Breath. It basically will give an enemy, if possible, every status effect known to man. Alright. So with that out of the way, next is going to be Sticky Tongue. And then of course Total, which basically will be in the same one I'm going to be killing. Alright, so we're going to be going back to Thanalan, and we're going to be going to Horizon, and I'll show you guys where to find them. Alright, so when we get there, we will continue. Alright guys, so here we are in West Thanalan at X15.3, Y7.5, and we want the Giggling Toad, which is right here. So it's going to pull me in with Sticky Tongue, which is one of them, and then it's going to coat itself in Toad Oil, which is the second one we're going to be getting. Alright, so let's go ahead and pull. Of course I'm going to be pulled by that one as well. But as you can see, we got pulled in by Sticky Tongue. So now we need him to do Toad Oil. There it is. And now we murder. So Sticky Tongue will pull you in and then stun you for a bit. While Toad Oil is a evasion up, but also makes self-destruct hell of a lot more powerful. Alright, so those out of the way. Next is going to be 1,000 Needles. Alright, so back to South Thanalan we go. So when we get there, we will continue. Alright, so here we are back in South Thanalan. I totally forgot about this one. But these big cactars, as you can see, a little bit bigger than their usual, will give you us 1,000 Needles. Alright. There it is. And now we kill. Now obviously 1,000 Needles will do 1,000 points of damage, but the damage will be cut in half if you're attacking more than one. So it'll be 500 points of damage for every subsequent enemy getting hit by it. Alright. Next is going to be Peculiar Light, and this is going to be back in Mordona. So when we get there, we will continue. Alright guys, so we're back in Mordona, at X 14.1, Y 11.5, we want to attack the lentic mud puppy. We're going to get Peculiar Light. There it is. After that, kill it. And hopefully you require the Peculiar Light. Now this is going to be a damage up type of ability, and it will share a cooldown with Off Guard, which is basically the same thing. Alright, so that basically concludes all the open world spells that you guys can get. Alright. Next, we're going to be going through the dungeon and trial spells. This should be fun, and I'm of course going to have to do this on my Dragoon. Alright, so the first thing we're going to be doing is Flamethrower, and that is going to be in FFXIV Hard Mode. Final boss. Alright, so when we get into the dungeon and the final boss, we will continue. Alright guys, so here we are at the final boss of FFXIV Hard Mode, so we now need him to do Flamethrower. Little side note, Bomb Toss can be gotten from the first dungeon boss in this one, and Drill Cannon can be gotten from the second dungeon boss. Little fun fact. Alright, so let's try not to kill him. There it is. Kill him, and hopefully you should get your Flamethrower, depending if you're doing it synced. Alright, so next is going to be Flying Frenzy and Song of Torment from Pharaoh Sirius. Right, Flying Frenzy will come from the second boss, and the Song of Torment will come from the Siren, which is the final boss. So when we get there, we will continue. Alright guys, so here we are at the boss Zoo. In order to get her to use Flying Frenzy, you need to murder her eggs. Alright, so let's get into it. There it is. Flying Frenzy. Now you can murder it. Alright, so that takes care of Flying Frenzy. Next, final boss with Song of Torment. So when we get to the Siren, we will continue. Alright guys, here we are at the last boss, the Siren. Now we need Song of Torment. Little side note, Sonic Boom from the Zoo can also be acquired. That's a Heaven's Word mod that you can get it from, but you also can get it from the second boss here. Right, so we need Song of Torment. There it is. And now you kill. And that Song of Torment should be 100% if you're synced. So Song of Torment is your dot. Flying Frenzy is just an AoE, doesn't stun you. The enemies just stuns you when it uses it, and Flamethrower is just straight up a DPS AoE. Alright? So next is going to be Glower. Now you need this from the Cyclops from Orm Vale. This is a mandatory spell you need for the quest for Blue Mage. So it's going to be the second boss. Alright, so when we get there, we will continue. Alright guys, here we are at the coin counter. This is where you're going to get Glower. It's basically a laser eye ability. Oh, there it is. Alright, finish him off. And there you go, you should have Glower. Now if you finish the dungeon, you can get Bad Breath from the final boss, or any marbles in this dungeon. Alright, so the next one is going to be Sharpened Knife. This is from the King Tonberry from Wanderer's Palace. Alright, so when we get to the final boss, we will continue. Alright guys, so here we are at the Tonberry King. Now we want Sharpened Knife. For him, it's going to be a buff for us it's going to be a physical attack. Yep, there it is. Sharpened knife. Alright, and hopefully you get it synced. Alright, so the next one is going to be the look, and that is going to be from the Emdebor Keep final boss. You also can get the look from doing a Lev quest in Mordona, the one where you collect the books and then the void scent comes out of it. Alright, so at the end of Emdebor Keep, we will kill the boss and we will get the look. So when we get there, we will continue. Alright guys, so here we are at the final boss of Emdebor Keep. So now we're going to need to get the look, which is basically 2 laser beams coming out of his eyes. For blue mages, this is going to help with tank aggro. Alright, there it is. So now we go ahead and kill him. And it should be 100%. Alright, so the next ones we're going to be going for is Inkjet and then Tail Screw. This is going to be Sastasha Hard Mode, the first and then last boss. Alright, so when we get there, we will continue. Alright guys, here we have the first boss. We're going to be getting Tail Screw. Now this will reduce your HP down to 1, so if you're doing this in a group, make sure that you do not die from it. Otherwise you won't be able to get the spell. Alright, so let's go ahead and show you Tail Screw. There it is. Unfortunately I got killed, but as you can see here, that's what Tail Screw is. So it probably will auto attack you if you don't, get healed. Alright, so when we get to the last boss, I will show you Inkjet. Alright, so when we get there, we will continue. I believe you have to get caught by the tentacle. Yep, there's Inkjet, so you have to get caught. Alright, after that you can kill him. Alright, so there's Inkjet and Tail Screw. Alright, next is going to be the mandatory Mind Blast, and that is from Tamtera Deepcroft. So when we get to the final boss, we will continue. Alright guys, so we're at the final boss of Tamtera, and now we need Mind Blast. There it is. And now we kill. Alright, so Mind Blast, I believe, does paralysis. Inkjet, I believe, causes blind as well. Alright, so that is going to be it for that. So next is going to be Fire Argon from the Wanderer's Palace Hard Mode. That's the first boss. Alright, so when we get there, we will continue. Alright guys, here we are at the first boss, so now we need Fire Argon, which is basically a physical, fire-based spear attack. I believe it's a kind of an auto attack, but we'll see. Yep, there it is. So it's an auto attack. So take care of them, and you should have Fire Argon. Alright, so that takes care of that one. So the next one we're going to go after is Diamondback. This is going to be in Stone Vigil Hard Mode, second boss. Or you can do Steps of Faith and kill the ad that has Diamondback. But personally I would go with Stone Vigil. Less people to have to worry about. Right, so when we get there, we will continue.